We are here. We are live. Stephen D and Andy B on the Get You Home show on Facebook and YouTube.
Excellent.
We've got Lauren Daigle for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back to have Bearded Blokes at 5 or live at 5, which is your preference.
Yes, it is live at 5 because it rhymes.
Fine, we'll go with that. Just finishing my toast. I think I mistimed my sandwich. So, I haven't finished my toast yet.
Well, I'm here so I can talk whilst you finish that. So we are here live on the radio as well as being live on Facebook and on YouTube for Live at 5, which is myself, Stephen D, joining Andy B for the Get Your Home show. And
me toast.
And his toast as we talk rubbish, basically. That's all we did last week anyway. I mean, there were some golden nuggets in there of wisdom and all sorts of other stuff, but
I missed those.
Yeah, mostly it was just talking rubbish. We review some of the interesting stories that we've seen over the past week. We also give 3 things which we are thankful for, because it is Thankful Thursday, but on a Friday, or at least that's the feature of the Get Your Home show.
Yep.
Have you finished your toast?
I have. I just want to look at why that is not in a straight line. I mean, computer. Very annoying. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No.
If I remove module, does that... Oh, that helps lots, doesn't it? Oh, great. No, that's not fixed it.
This is Radio Gold.
Yeah, I've got 2 boxes in front of me, and one of them's not in line with the other. It's not me, it's a Facebook thing.
Is this important?
Not really. It's just annoying me. Oh, it's fixed now.
Excellent.
Oh, hang on, that's not right. Oh, there you go. Got it sorted now.
Excellent.
It's all good. I'm here. It's annoying that it was like an inch out on the screen on my right, which I know you can't see, but it was bugging me.
Okay, we're happy that you're happy.
I'm happy. Right, 3 things that we are thankful for on Thankful Thursday, but on a Friday. I almost want to do like a Ross now, but on a Friday. Or was that Chandler Bing, wasn't it? The way he spoke, there was a particular the character.
Yeah,
there was a particular way in which he enunciated.
It's hard to mimic, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. Anyway, hello. 3 things you're thankful for then, Stephen.
So I'm going to start with some sweets that I had.
Well, that's fine.
Yep. So I've got some sweets earlier in the week, fruit pastels, in fact. And no, they're the fruit pastels, but the ones with only the black currant and the red ones. So the best flavors.
The best ones.
Yeah, none of the green ones, none of the yellow ones. Just
the green ones are stupid.
Yeah, I mean they're all right, but yeah, this is the best flavors.
I always figure it's a bit like the coconut chocolate, Well, we've got some. Hey, we'll just chuck it in. It'll pad it out a bit. It's like the apple one. Well, we've got some of the flavour for free. Let's just chuck it in, hey. It feels like that.
Well, I think some people do actually like coconut flavored chocolate as well as the green fruit pastels. For me,
To say
personally,
what now?
I think they're out there.
There are people out there who like chocolate coconut.
Yeah, I've met them. It is baffling, but yeah.
I eat them, but only when there's nothing left and nobody else wants them because I refuse to put them in the bin.
Absolutely, yeah. I can't bring myself to bin them, so they have to be eaten, even if you don't like eating them.
Have you checked the presenters chat recently?
No,
Would you like to?
I don't know.
Dan Rousey's helping you.
Yeah, quality from the start. Is this important? Well,
No, probably not.
I think that is that could be the tagline for this show. Is this important?
Not really. What else has Dan said? It was great. Dan was free. Says, have you got 10 minutes to jump on? Well, I'm just doing the dinner. Could you hop on? I'll put the cooker on low. So it's a good job we didn't take too long. Otherwise, his family beating burnt stuff.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
No, not really.
I mean, it did cause a slight panic in the office because we were thinking, have we missed something? Were we supposed to record or edit, or was there something we were supposed to do? Because we weren't prepped for it. We weren't ready.
Well, you know me. I like to live on the edge of danger. Hence the Danger Zone song. It sets us up for what's going on here.
Bit of spontaneity is always good.
Nothing wrong with spontaneity whatsoever. Now, more things that you're thankful for. I am thankful for technology that allowed me to message Dan and say, are you free? For him then to hop on the broadcasting system at his end in Scotland, hook up to my broadcasting system, because they do that automatically, and we could chat with everyone listening. That was cool.
Yeah, it is a good bit of tech. We don't use it nearly enough.
No, but I've just discovered we can do that much more easily than the slightly complicated system that we have for some of the stuff that we do.
This means nothing to most of the listeners.
No, not really, but we have two computers that talk to each other in a certain way. That means we can have Andy Godfrey, say, on Zoom on a Friday morning, like this morning, live doing movie reviews, and we have quite a lot of technology involved to make that happen. We could, since it's just talking, we could actually do the system that Dan and I used, or a slight variation, which would be a lot simpler from our end.
It would, yes.
We like easy.
So that's what you're thankful for. Another thing which I'm thankful for, earlier on I turned on the Christmas lights. We haven't got a timer on them, so it's just when it goes dark.
We have a timer.
Well, yeah.
It's called human power.
Yeah, so went to turn them on, and it was really a thankful moment because I realised
They
a
worked.
Well,
They haven't electrocuted me, and they worked.
Yes, and they just bring a smile to your face when you see Christmas lights up and about.
No,
I mean,
it does.
Of all the decorations, there's various bits that don't seem to mean a whole lot towards Christmas. When you put a light on and you think Christmas is about celebrating Christ coming to earth and he is the light of the world, when you switch the light on, it makes sense.
It does make sense. I like lights quite a lot, actually.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we should have them up all year round.
Why does it look like Christmas came where Andy B is sitting, but no Christmas lights for Stephen?
That is a very good
Says
point.
Joe. Is this bar humbug? I know what you could do. Stephen could wear a Christmas hat.
Yeah, we can't do that. There's none available.
Well, no, we could do, because someone in the office could actually bring a Christmas hat up for you.
It just wouldn't be doable. It just wouldn't work.
It could work. Actually, we do. Oh, there's no socket down there. No, there is. We could bring a very special chair out of the room next door, a table. We have a spare tree downstairs at the moment, which could go on the tree behind you.
Yes, actually, I think that's a very good point. I hadn't even noticed
Office
that.
team, here's a little challenge for you. Could you get the table that Stephen's really precious of and doesn't want anyone to ever know about or see, because it's the perfect width, height, and all that? Could you bring that into the studio, and the tree that's downstairs that's currently not plugged in because we had a little bit of a shuffle around, that could go on said precious table behind Stephen D?
I mean, we do need something. 'Cause basically, as Joe pointed out, there's lights on your side of the desk, but there's none on my side of the desk.
It's not bar humbug, though,
Yeah, we just completely overlooked it.
basically.
Yeah.
So office people downstairs, if you could arrange for that, that would be great.
Or
You just read that one as well.
yeah.
Well, it links nicely into a nice little plug.
It does. So we have recently got some sublimation equipment, so we can do sublimation printing.
Would you like to explain what sublimation printing is? Because it sounds really cool, but I don't know if everybody knows.
Oh, I mean, the long and short of it is we print onto a piece of paper, and then we put the piece of paper onto an item that we want to print onto, and then putting it something really hot, it transfers the ink. And well, we printed some mugs, and they were really immediately popular. And so
We had a photo shoot, which was quite good fun.
we did a photo shoot, and I thought a creative way of posing with the mug would be to balance it on my head, which I did.
Yes, just bearing in mind, this is an actual ceramic mug that we hope and intend to sell to raise money for the cost of what we do, balanced on the operation manager's head. I know you said that I live dangerously, but that was scary. I didn't even know this was going on because I was doing a radio show at the time.
I didn't drop it. No mugs were harmed in the making of
I hear
it.
feet. Is
Yes.
that a good sign?
I think, yes, we have a Christmas tree coming towards the studio, so I will look less bah humbug.
That's good. I hear feet.
Oh, wait. No.
Not the table and the tree. We went for the hat instead. Oh, it's coming. There's a little table there if you need it. There's a little pop-up one. There's a plug socket down there which you could use rather than the light. That would be good.
Just rearranging the furniture. Talk about
That's fine.
yourselves.
Hang on. No, that's the wrong button. Where am I going? Right, can we actually see Peter? I'm trying to see. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh. Peter was leaning in. Well, there's a table appeared. You might have seen a hand. That was Peter. I just thought that's not a very big surface, is it? Is that going to fit on that tray? They might do.
I really like that table. It was a £5 at a charity shop.
I know. We know you like that table.
It's the perfect height for all
There's
sorts.
a tree. Now, the only slight snag is the star's too high. Can we try that little table instead? And he can get his table back.
Yeah.
His precious table. Is that any taller? That's worse, isn't it? How about on the floor?
Yeah.
Will it just go on the floor? I'm trying to get the star so it's in shot, you see. It's like we thought this out, but we didn't.
Not even a
Just
little
try
bit.
the floor then. See if that's. I'll go to camera 2. There we go. Just Stephen. So that's a nice big camera on the video. So there's the. Hey, that's all right actually. That's Nathan's head. Oh, it's a bit too low. Come your way a little bit.
Just
We
need
could
a-
have planned this earlier, but why? No, it needs a bit of height. It doesn't need a little white box. 2 white boxes. There's 2 white boxes on the floor. We could put it onto that. It's like we didn't think this through.
Not even a
This
little
is all
bit.
Jojo's fault.
I mean, it's a very good point. There's a lack of Christmas decorations on my side of the desk.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
If you put 2 of them on the floor, it's about the right height, I think. I just don't want the star just above the line because that'd be really annoying. How's that looking? The star is in shot. If you go that way slightly, then it'll be more visible. Yeah, that way to your left a bit. This is great radio. You should be jumping onto the Facebook and YouTube channel. There we go. Can we light it up now? We've got a plug. The white plug thingy can come out for the white light, and we can use that on. If it goes dark, he's got the wrong one. And if you've no concept of what we're talking about, you need to jump onto Facebook and YouTube, and it'll all make sense. There we go. We've got a light and everything. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So now we've got a tree. We've got a tree and everything. There we go. That's better.
There's now Christmas decorations on my side of the desk as well.
Also, since we've got the new computer, it's a much brighter screen on your left. You've now got a screen glare.
Ah, that's an interesting conundrum.
I know. I think we need to turn down the brightness slightly.
Yeah, I can't do that from here.
What? Why not? This is brilliant radio. We're talking about problems with screens. So I need to mess with the settings for the other. Where's the brightness one? Nope. That one. Is it that one? Nope, not that one. This is just the best radio in the world.
So we're now fixing the brightness of the second monitor to
Did you
prevent...
not press a button underneath? Press any of the buttons. It should come up in the little menu. I thought you did.
Okay, that one turned it off.
Okay, probably not that button. Try a different one.
Contrast, brightness.
There should be a brightness. You can just turn down the brightness slightly.
Mm.
Stephen concentrating on a monitor.
Ah,
Is he going darker? You don't want black because that means you've turned it off, which would be less good. Stephen is currently trying to work out the settings of a monitor. We can run a digital radio station, turning the brightness down on a monitor. That's like another level and everything. Have you done it now?
I have... You can't see what I can see, can you?
Not really.
So I can bring up a menu.
Yeah.
And I can close said menu.
We're the only thing on the radio right now. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. See, I can't select it. Oops, switched off again. Okay, it's like the buttons are mirrored.
Yeah, they're back to front. I've discovered that before. I think that monitor can actually flip upside down. I don't know if that would help or not.
Okay, it's gone completely blank. I can't get it back.
You've broken it now.
I don't know why or how, but yes.
Well, that's amazing. Have you turned it off?
Well,
It's
that
the
was
far right-hand button.
far right-hand button switched off, but so did the far left.
I don't know what the left one does. Try the far right again. This is just the best radio in the world.
It's switching on. It's switching on.
Maybe just walk away from that. We'll play with that another day. Anyway, what are we doing? Mugs on heads.
Oh, yes. So, Listen Now mug was just a mock-up of a design, really. We didn't put that much thought into it. It was to test the sublimation printing kit, which we had, which, as I say, is printing to a piece of paper, sticking that on to the thing you want to print on, in this case, a mug, getting it really, really hot, and then the ink transfers to the mug, and that's what we did. And it all worked, which was ace.
And by hot, we mean like 200 plus degrees. Is like properly hot, oven hot.
Properly hot. And so then it transfers the ink to it. It's really, really cool. And it was a very successful first mug, and it was well liked. So we've put it on the shop now. And as part of promoting it, I decided it would be fun to balance it on my head. I didn't know that shot would actually be used for anything.
Well, you've met us. So anyway, if you want to go and see Stephen with a mug on his head, probably not to be repeated anytime shortly, because he wouldn't want to do it. There's also a lovely photo of Jo with a mug in her hand, not on her head.
That would be the sensible thing, yeah.
Yes, it's on the website, pure247radio.org, pure247radio.org, and click on the shop tab, top right-hand corner, or just /shop, and you can find a picture of the mug under the products there. And you can see a picture of Stephen balancing a mug on his head.
Thing is, though, that was an empty mug. I wonder what it would be like to balance a full mug on one's head.
That's a conversation you want to have now.
Well, I'm just wondering.
What happens if you put a full mug of hot steaming coffee or tea on your head?
Well, I think that's what they call intrusive thoughts.
I can think of a few other ways of describing it, actually. Right, now let's move on to things we're thankful for.
We've done 2 each so far.
We have, so it's up to you now.
Third thing I'm thankful for. I noticed a lot of late. This is more of a general thing I'm thankful for rather than specifically this week. But I have never had to provide ID when buying something that requires ID. Because everyone just assumes I'm over 25, which is, I was dubious as to whether or not that was a positive thing, but I have subsequently decided it is a positive thing.
Welcome to my world. I have been unasked for any information since I was about 14. Everybody thought I was just an old man when I was 14, 15. I kid you not. Which meant I could do really, really bad things like buying a pint underage, which was terrible. But no, I just wanted to find out, and no one ever questioned me ever. It wasn't that often. But the other thing was, when I was over 18, no one asked me. And I thought, well, when am I going to look like I need to have ID? I can't look that old. I have never once been ever asked for ID for anything.
Neither have I. It's a strange thing. I don't know if it's a gift or a curse. I can't decide.
There's the maturity. So that's what it is. It's the maturity upon your shoulders.
That's what I'm going with. That sounds more positive.
Yeah, it's the maturity because you run a radio station. It's all the presenters you have to care for. Makes you look older. Right, let's move away from there. So, Jo, are you happier now that we've got Christmas tree in the background? Because I can go bigger onto Stephen's camera, and if you look there, is a very large picture of a tree. You could actually log in on your phone silently, and you could see what we can see. Can you see what I see?
Should be able to.
Don't have to. Right. Christmas decorations. Hopefully Jo is now happier. She said, I am thankful. Oh, no, she said Stephen could wear a hat.
She did suggest that, yeah.
And a hat appeared.
We took it under advisement.
That's the royal we again, isn't it? So then she says, I am thankful for Christmas decorations and Christmas hats. I like decorations a lot. I don't like the lights coming down. I don't like the trees coming down. I want the tinsel to stay up. But if we did that, it wouldn't be so special when we actually put it up next year.
That's true.
I know. That's why I said it.
Yeah, we joke about having it all up all year round, but actually it wouldn't be right.
Dan Rouse has got involved again, twice in a show. Thankful Thursday, but on a Friday. What are you thankful for today? Dan says, hi, an exciting new client signed up on one of the Scottish Western Isles, and I've seen pictures from said church, and it is rather special. Extra high, an impromptu live chat with Andy B on the wireless. Hey, look, everybody's day gets better when they chat to me on the wireless. Well, most people. Low, he says, rubbish weather that is cold, windy, and the added bonus of extreme ninja showers.
Ninja showers.
Yes.
I presume very cold and wet rain.
Well, that's putting two pictures in my head. One is of showers that just suddenly appear without you knowing it, and the other one is trying to have a shower super quickly, like you're in the Navy or something on a submarine, and you got 30 seconds, like a ninja shower.
It's in, yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I know what that feels like when you're just trying to pop out. It's raining. I'll pop out now. It's not raining. As soon as you step out the door, it rains.
And you run between the drops, which is impossible.
Unless you're an ant.
Pretty sure they proved that you get less rain on you when you walk rather than run.
Yes, you do.
Pretty sure.
Yes. Let's just say yes. It's fine. We'll just say yes confidently, as if we know what we're talking about.
I'm sure I saw it on telly once, and obviously everything on telly is true.
Absolutely. They also tested on telly, are you getting more wet if you are driving faster or slower, which is an obvious one because you've got an air shield in front of you, which pushes the water over you. So, of course, you're going to be drier.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's an obvious one. Right. Things we're thankful for. Have I done my third now?
I think so.
Have I said heat packs?
No, but that could...
I'm very thankful for a heat pack, which actually needs reheating. I'm also very thankful for my drink and my pain medication.
Yes.
Which does help. Right. Now, news.
Yes.
Shall we move on to the news? And then, or would you like to talk about the radio station first?
Should we do a news story first?
We can do a news story first.
So this past week, my favourite story which I came across was a fish and chip shop in Lincolnshire, which claims to have created Britain's largest pigs in blankets. It's a foot-long battered sausage wrapped in bacon.
You happy at bacon?
Foot-long battered sausage wrapped in bacon.
This is a pig in blanket.
Pig in blanket. They reckon it's Britain's largest.
I had to explain pigs in blankets to Mandy, who you interviewed on my show last night, because when I was chatting about her article for Christmas, I don't know why I mentioned pigs in blankets. And then I thought, as I typed it, does she know what one is? Because she's obviously in the States. Is it a British thing? And she said, what's that? No idea. So I explained it. And all she said was, ooh, that sounds good. Bacon, sausage.
You can't go wrong. It's one of those things. I absolutely love pigs in blankets. I think it's the best part of the Christmas dinner. We all love them in our house. And so to see a 1 foot long battered sausage wrapped in bacon, and by the way, £3.85, which sounds maybe a bit high, but foot long.
That's not bad.
Not bad, do you think? I was thinking maybe it might be a bit steep in price, but yeah, £3.85. I think it's all right.
Well, what's a pack of sausages? It's a couple of quid for 8 sausages. About 2 quid, 3 quid. Call it 3 quid. So that's quite expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then you got the deep fat fryer. That's quite hot to run. And if it's in a shop, is it in a shop or is it in a supermarket?
This is a fish and chip shop. It's a proper.
Okay, so I think £4 is all right. That's not too bad.
I mean, what does a battered cod get you these days? What's that like? That's probably about the same price, isn't it?
I haven't bought anything from a chip shop for quite a while, to the extent I wouldn't have a clue.
Well, okay, so we're going to go with that's reasonable. Yeah, but 12 inches, it's a foot long, battered sausage wrapped in bacon. I mean, that's the best story of the week, in my opinion.
Under 4 quid for bacon and sausage. It sounds good.
It does sound rather good.
That's it.
But imagine that with chips, because it's a fish and chip shop.
Oh,
it does sound good.
Yeah, as long as it's not a Savoy sausage, I can't do those.
Savoy.
It's red.
No. Well, it might be. I don't know.
And it won't be a Cumberland or a Lincolnshire sausage. It'll be probably not quite so refined meats, but it'll be tasty.
Oh, I just read. It's estimated to contain around 1,115 calories.
So one of those for breakfast, you're good to go all day.
For 2 days for some.
Well, there's that. Joe's come back. I'm happier with the tree on Stephen's side. I still think he needs a hat to make his side as Christmassy as Andy B's side. They're all growing. There we go. See, now I feel underdressed. I haven't got mine.
Okay, I put it on, but with some reluctance.
There was a reluctance. There was definitely a reluctant movement. I'm wearing the hat, but...
Yeah, I like the tree. I'm just not a fan of the hat, but I am wearing it. So
see, now all I want is fish and chips.
Well, battered sausage and chips wrapped in bacon. That would
work.
Even better than fish and chips.
But we don't live near enough to one that we could pop out and get it, come home, and it'll be hot.
Well, yeah, this one is actually in Lincolnshire. So
It definitely wouldn't be hot. Not from Lincolnshire back up to here. Right. Battered stuff. We like that. Actually, I do want to buy a deep fat fryer. And the reason is not because I want unhealthy food, but I can't eat things like oven chips, fries in the oven, hash browns to put onion into that now, which is really frustrating. So even if I wanted a bit of a nice little treat of something, I can't. But if I've ever had chips or something deep fat fried, I actually haven't got any problems with my stomach.
yeah, so I avoid onions, and I haven't had a Scotch egg in ages because they typically have onions or onion powder in it for flavour.
Do you remember the butcher that we found that had them made for us?
Yes.
So this is a previous house. There was a proper old school, amazing butcher selling these handmade Scotch eggs. Somebody local was creating them. And we said, please, is there any chance you could get some made up? Oh, yeah, absolutely. So they had, was it 3 or 4 of these things made up?
Yeah.
They were like a couple of quid each, but no onion, no garlic, because you can't have that either. They really did listen and give us what we wanted. They were so good.
Yeah.
But all I want is fish and chips now.
I'm really sorry. If everyone's probably thinking about dinner, I'm giving you inspiration or I'm making your dinner seem disappointing. It could go either way.
Yes, well done. You're having soup and lettuce. And we're talking about fish and chips and other things. Now, if you're not in the UK, you're thinking, why are you having fish and chips? Because chips means crisps. Crisps means something entirely different over here.
Yeah, but then in Australia, they call chips crisps and crisps chips, and both, they go either way, don't they?
It gets very complicated.
Crisps they call chips, but they also call chips chips.
But Paul Gibbs from the PACE project, he was in Australia one time because they've got teams all over the world, and he went to a chippy. Now, it looked in every single possible way. I think it might even have had actual British people running said chippy, but it looked like a normal chippy. Like you'd see, if you find a picture or a video of a chippy in the UK, this is what it looked like if you didn't scroll out too far to the beautiful beaches. But then you look at the actual fish in there, ready to be battered. I didn't recognise a single one as he panned across all of them. Not a clue.
Not your usual cod and...
It wasn't cod in place. And maybe a haddock if you're pushing the boat out. No, this was like, what is that?
Like eels or something weird.
Well, that's another British thing. But anyway. Right, let's talk about radio.
Yes, let's...
Because there's lots of things changing on the radio. And I've been saying we'll talk about more about this. So we've had Dan Rouse on just before 5, talking about his new show, Midweek Worship, which starts in the new year, Wednesdays 7 till 9, specifically beginning on the 14th of January. 2 days later, the 16th of January, 10 till 12, we should have, if all the stuff's been sorted, technical-wise, we should have Jonathan Brewer taken on Pure Brunch. That's very exciting. I've also shared about JoJo's show with 70s. Now, this bears talking about a little bit because there's quite a lot going on with the decade-specific shows.
Yes.
Would you like to say more?
Oh, well, that was a cue. Okay.
I thought that was a cue.
So we're going to extend all the current 1 hour decade specific shows to 2 hours. So Pure 80s, Pure 70s, Pure Noughties and Pure 10s will all become 2 hour shows. Yes. In addition to which, Pure 70s will now be hosted.
But don't fear, Andy Brown. Yours isn't going an extra hour. It's not going to become a 3 hour show all of a sudden. That's too. We're bringing basically up to the standard that Andy Brown has set.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So it's his fault. We're thanking him. So yes. Now, my board on my right is not really relevant anymore because it's not that.
No, things are changing.
More brilliant radio. I'm talking about the display board on my right that you can't see.
Not even on Facebook or YouTube.
No, I mean, potentially, but no. Yeah, so it's Tuesdays, isn't it, for JoJo?
Yes, that's the plan.
So Monday next week is her final JoJo show from 7 till 9. So tune into that because it should be super special. We've got a few plans for that one. I've put some suggestions in the suggestions box. But she will be doing Pure 70s from 7 till 9 on Tuesdays. Does that mean that Andy Brown has moved to 90s? Because Joe's doing 7 at 70s. But then you'd have 8 at 80s and 60s at 6. And then we'd get, where do the 10s go? That would get really complicated.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Let's not do that. So Tuesdays, 7 till 9. From the, where's it, 14th? No, not the 14th. From the Monday, 12th of January, the JoJo will be moving to the 13th, the 70s tune. There'll be schedules and stuff going out, don't worry. If you're a presenter and you're thinking, what's he blabbering on about? Don't fear. Stephen will send you some notes about what's going on.
Yes.
Which are much simpler than my ramblings. So that's Pure 70s. We've talked about that. Pure 80s, Pure Noughties, and Pure 10s. They will be moving slightly within the week. But what it means is we've got shows from 7 a.m. till 11 p.m. basically every day. No, actually every day. Not basically. We will have shows from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through to Friday. From that second, third week in January, whenever that is. Now, what else have we got? See, there's the big thing, which I'm not going to talk about. I'm going to be very careful how I say this. Because we've been teasing this out just a little bit. Oh, Joe's come back. Yay, Christmas tree and Christmas hats. How does Stephen manage to look so cool in a Santa hat? I don't know, Joe. It bugs me. I don't. Loving Christmas with Pure 247 Radio. Cannot wait for pigs in blankets, but now I want mine to be a foot long.
Yes, I like that idea very much.
Wonder how... You'd have to get a deep fat fry with a curly sausage to make it a foot, wouldn't you?
Yeah, or be a fish and chip shop with a big enough deep fat fryer.
Well, there's that. That's a bit expensive for a once a year thing.
Well, they should do it all year.
Well, there's that true. Yeah. Come on, Lincolnshire, what are you doing? Bring it north. In like a mobile trailer thing. Just go around and chucking it out of people like newspapers in the olden days. That'd be good. Yes, no, Joe wants a foot long pig in blanket.
Yeah, it wouldn't be pigs in blanket. It'd be a pig in blanket, wouldn't it?
We could do a foot long pig in blanket.
Yes, hypothetically.
Well, no, not hypothetically. You could get sausages, you could get them a foot long and wrap bacon all the way around it and shove it in an oven.
That could be your main Christmas dinner, couldn't it? Forget all the roast joints.
No, forget beef, turkey. No, chuck your turkey out. Just have a one-off pigs in blankets. We have talked about for doing that for real, forgetting the main roast. No. Yorkshire puddings, roasties, yeah, we'll have all that. Just a bowl of pigs in blankets.
As your main thing.
Which we actually do, but we have the roast as well. That is our thing, which we'll be doing after 12 o'clock on Christmas Day because we're live here from Studio 1, but you, me, and 3 others.
Yep.
Which I do need to think about the studio layout for that one. But anyway.
More rearranging of furniture.
More. Yeah. So anyway, how far can we tease it out? Because I've said, and I'm sticking with this, the presenters know what's coming because we've talked to them and the trustees. It is very exciting stuff. But there is a big change happening. Now, week 1, this is week 2 of 3 weeks of teasing. Week 1, we called it the big news.
Yes.
Week 2, which is this week, we've called the big
switch.
The big switch. And then week 3, which is next week, will be called...
Well, at that point, it will be...
It's the big reveal, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Isn't it right? The big news, the big switch, the big reveal. We wrote it down, we had a planning session and everything.
We did.
Yeah, okay. So that's what's happening. Not next week, but the news will be revealed next week. So that's what we're going to be revealing. What can we reveal? So you did the late lunch today. We can say that was your last one on a Friday.
I think we have, so we must, yes.
We can share that much, that you won't be doing the late lunch on Fridays anymore.
No.
So that's exciting, but it's not a sad thing. It's like JoJo coming off the JoJo show. It's a good thing because she's going to do something different. So you're not... Well, you are actually going somewhere, but it's all good stuff.
Yes, so in a sense, we've got big switch, but we've also got a little switch. If JoJo's doing the JoJo show no more and doing Pure 70s, then that is a little switch, isn't it? Only
that will be in the new year, so that would have to be another campaign, and we've already said what's happening, so be a bit pointless. We're going to ramp up to something we've already told you. So yes, we can now finally reveal that today was your last ever late lunch on a Friday. There are actually quite a few moving steps to this, which I'm not going to bore you with because it would be a bit boring. But there are various things moving to various places, and there are 2 humongous pieces of information to share next week. And if you want to find out what that is, go on to the socials on Monday. I think Nathan set it for 9 o'clock, didn't he? 8 o'clock.
I imagine we'll probably announce it on air first, won't we? Before it goes to socials?
I thought we could just announce it on the socials.
Oh, okay.
And see who can comment first. You could get a mug that's been balanced on Stephen's head if you wanted to pay for it, and the postage as well. Now, what else do we need to talk about? That's everything, isn't it?
I think so. I mean, we've covered we've covered everything. And you interviewed Dan Rouse in the last hour, which was ace.
Does it get any better? Really? I mean, Dan Rouse and Stephen D within the same show. Okay. Would you like to do some more news?
Yes, so we've got another food-related story. Would you like to hazard a guess? What is the most popular food item for Christmas dinner?
Yes, pigs in blankets in this household.
In this household, it may be the case, but according to a new study, it is not number one for the UK. In fact, it came number third, which I was surprised by.
Pigs in blankets is third.
According to this, yes.
That's wrong. That study's wrong. That is so wrong, it's wronger.
Well, the number one item, according to this, is roast potatoes.
For your Christmas dinner.
Yes, that's the most popular item.
Oh, item.
Yeah.
I thought it was the focal point.
No.
That's why I was getting confused, thinking, wow, that's a really boring meal. I'll have a potato.
No, as in the most favourite item is roast potatoes.
No, that's fine. I get that. That's okay. We're up in Yorkshire land, so we're going to have Yorkshire puddings in our Yorkshire pudding trays. Legitimately bought in Yorkshire pudding trays. That will be on the menu for Christmas Day.
Yes, it will. So that's 57% of people ranked the roast potato as their favourite item of Christmas dinner. Yeah, pigs in blankets came third. Turkey placed second.
Can I ask, where did horrible parsnips and disgusting Brussels sprouts turn up?
Well,
which may be my bias coming out.
This only gives the top three. I would imagine those would be down like 20 or 30th place. So, or not even on the list, preferably.
They shouldn't be on the list. Parsnips and Brussels should not be there.
Well, actually, I kind of like parsnips, but I definitely don't like Brussels.
No, I know you do. It's fine. I can understand parsnips. It's like a potato, but not really. But a Brussels sprout is just... It's
like a cabbage which never quite grew.
What is it when you call it like a baby sheep? That mutton, is that right?
That'd be lamb,
No,
wouldn't it?
lamb, isn't it? So this is like the lamb of the vegetable world. It's the vegetable that didn't quite grow.
Yeah,
It's
but
the runt of the vegetable family.
exactly. That's the best way of putting
It's
it.
the vegetable runt. Yes. Only you can normally shoot and kill a runt pig, and you can eat that. It wouldn't be very good, but you could do that. But yes,
Brussels sprouts you can't do anything with.
you could shoot a Brussels sprout.
I mean, that would be good fun. That'd be good.
That'd be really good. All the meat eaters in the world would join the vegetarians, and we can all shoot Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, the world united. Well, I think people do actually like Brussels sprouts. Otherwise, no one would buy them. I mean,
I thought people
presumably.
just bought them to bin them.
Maybe they believe that they are obligated to. I mean, maybe we should set them free and say, you don't have to eat Brussels sprouts.
You know, the very first Christmas I ever made the dinner for Christmas, we had no Brussels sprouts. We had no parsnips. We did have roast chicken, but not intentionally. The turkey had gone off, so we had to have chicken. That's fine, flexible. But we had no parsnips. We had no Brussels. We did have a gigantic mound of sweet corn with loads of butter just pouring through. And there was a complaint made.
Was there?
Yes. Why have we got sweet corn, not Brussels? I said, well, mostly because I'm paying for this. I can't stand Brussels, and I like sweet corn. So,
I mean,
and I'm also the chef.
yeah. Exactly.
I think it's fair enough. I didn't make a Christmas cake. That was probably the only year I made a Christmas cake. I really want to make one because it's quite involved and it's very satisfying when you do that.
You got to do it months in advance, haven't you?
Yeah, I need to start next week for next year.
Oh, right, yeah.
No, I really would. But I've shared this story enough times that it's probably boring by now. But the only time I made Christmas cake, there was so much alcohol accidentally added in, it actually dissolved the marzipan.
Yeah, a bit too much.
A little bit too much. And we did have to say to people, please don't eat and drive. And it wasn't a joke. It wasn't an extreme joke. It was an actual, please don't eat this and drive. Would be bad for you.
So
Tasted good, though.
I'm sure it did.
No, I think 2026 is the year of the Christmas cake. It's got to be. Christmas pudding. Why do people put coins in Christmas puddings? There's a thing, isn't there? Like an old Victorian, is it a little thing? And you stick it in the pudding. And it's supposed to be good luck if you get the pudding. However, if you've got something that's really, really small that anybody can choke on, and you get that, it's like Russian roulette with Christmas pudding. It's just not. It's not right.
It's a choking hazard. It's a bit like the rabbit's foot that people wear for good luck. And J. John pointed out, well, the rabbit wasn't very lucky.
No, I have a bunny appendage on my keyring because it's good luck. No, the rabbit would definitely disagree.
Yeah,
it's hopping around. Where's my foot gone? Let's change the subject. What else have we got for news?
So further on this study, actually, food preferences from across the regions. So in Scotland and the Northeast favoured beef for their main bit of Christmas dinner.
Okay.
Northern Ireland leans towards gammon, which was interesting. And
I find that fascinating, but gammon is pig.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they over in Northern Ireland, they favour gammon. In the northeastern Scotland, favoured beef, according to this study. And this was really rather surprising. I did not expect to read this. Wales leads the way for vegan Christmas dinners.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah, I was completely surprised by that. But all round, nationwide in the UK, the choice of wine is white wine.
What?
Mm.
But that's wrong. Well, it's okay if you've got turkey, although turkey is actually not a white meat.
Is it not?
I thought it was a red meat.
I thought because it was white that made it a white meat.
Well, no, because pork is white, but that's not a white meat.
I thought it also was a white meat.
Okay. I thought pork was red.
Maybe it is. Beef is a red meat. We can agree on that. Chicken is a white meat.
You see, now James Bond would know, because if you had the right wine, he'd kill you.
Yes, from Russia with love.
Pork is red meat.
Oh, okay.
But when it's cooked, it doesn't come out red.
No, it doesn't.
And beef, which is a red meat, doesn't come out red. That's brown.
No. Well, it starts red, very red. And if you cook it well, there should be a little bit of red in the middle.
Is turkey a red meat? That's the next question. It's the same colour, isn't it? No.
It's a white meat.
White meat because it comes from poultry. So why red or white meat? See, this is like good radio. This the difference between red and white meat. It all comes down to myoglobin.
Yeah.
A protein that stores oxygen in muscle cells gives the meat its colour. Red meat, such as beef, lamb, pork, contains higher levels of myoglobin, results in a darker red, especially when raw.
Okay.
But, yeah, that's it.
That makes a lot of sense. So basically that would have higher iron contents?
Yes, surely.
It's got to be, yeah.
Yes, it has. It does.
We've decided.
Now, I reckon what happens with Brussels sprouts, people buy it, like you said, because they feel you have to have it. But I don't think anybody in the world actually eats them. I think they just buy them, cook them, serve them, and bin them.
Yeah, do you know, kale was once the most supplied to, I think it was like a big pizza chain in the US, and the most used kale was actually to decorate the the meat supplies and everything. Never actually consumed it. The most kale was used to decorate surfaces. And that's what Brussels sprouts are. It's just people feel comfortable knowing they're there. They don't want to eat them. It's like a tradition.
How can you be comfortable? They smell.
Well, some people, maybe it's comforting. I don't know.
I'm sure there was a dead famous chef who's like, Brussels are amazing. You can do this. And they added bacon. It's the only food in the world that adding bacon doesn't help. Unless adding bacon, you lose this Brussels sprouts to eat the bacon, in which case you've now got Brussels sprouts smelling infused bacon, which has just ruined the bacon.
Yeah, they serve no, I'm sure there's some nutritional benefits to them, but it can't be worth it.
It's got to be a bad thing for the carbon footprint of the world. You buy the sprouts, they've got to be shipped into the supermarket, you bring them home, you cook them, that's using carbon fuels. And then what happens is you put them in the bin, which means they've got to go as they are to the dustbin chaps. They have to ship it off to somewhere to be put into, I don't know, an incinerator to get rid of the evidence. I reckon there's a global conspiracy around Brussels sprouts. We all buy them, we all have them, we all serve them, but nobody actually wants them.
Yeah, so we're saying it's like a public service announcement.
Yes.
You don't have to buy Brussels sprouts. There's no law that says you have to.
Public service announcement. Don't buy Brussels sprouts, buy bacon. The world would be a happier... Maybe that's why the world's not happy. Too many Brussels sprouts and people thinking, I've got to eat these stupid Brussels sprouts. I don't like them. I'm going to have them. And everyone's grumpy as a result. Make the world a happy place, buy bacon.
Yeah.
Deep fat fried with sausage. That's a very good... I fancy a trip to Lincolnshire now.
Well, I say that. The only thing I missed out was the fact that it's what you call it. It's the streaky bacon.
That's stupid.
I know, not proper bacon, but the one with the fat in the middle.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why people prefer it.
What?
So I imagine that if...
Yes, I'll have some roast beef, please. Just the fat. Leave the meat off. I'll have some chips, but I just want the green bit that you cut off when it's grown out the side of the potato.
Yeah, so streaky bacon, that's like a really contentious issue, possibly. I don't know, but I don't like it.
There are some individuals in the world that seem to prefer streaky bacon.
It's kind of iconically what you would see in like American movies, streaky bacon, isn't it? but I much prefer like proper bacon. You know,
Like bacon.
yeah, without the streaky bits.
The actual. See, we cut off the fat, which is the streaky bit. If we bought streaky bacon, we would just put it in the bin.
Yeah, imagine trying to cut all the fat off the streaky bacon. It's a huge faff.
It's a huge faff. Don't buy Brussels sprouts. Buy bacon.
And not streaky bacon.
No, because that's silly. And the world would be a happier place, and there'd be no wars or anything.
Absolutely. So this is another hilarious story from this past week. Well, for someone, it's probably not funny, but I think there's a funny side that they have to admit. So there's an airline.
Promising.
There's an airline which had misplaced a Boeing 737 for 13 years.
Okay.
They left it at an airport. There was a merger and all sorts of things, and they just misplaced it. And someone pointed out, hang on a second, that shouldn't be there. That's £85,000 parking bill we'll have, please.
Yeah, airports aren't cheap.
No, £85,000. If you ever wondered how much it costs to park a Boeing 737 for 12 years, that's the amount.
That's. But, did nobody think to say? I can understand stuff getting missed in a merger. I understand because you're moving piles of paperwork. Something gets missed. That's fine. But this is not a paperclip supply or a box of toilet roll. This is a multi-million-pound aircraft. Did somebody not say, that's not been flown for a while. Shall we contact them and see if they're okay?
That would have been sensible. Yeah, I can't help but blame the airport that had this plane sitting there all this time.
Yeah, that's my first thought, is to blame the airport, not the airline.
The airline misplaced their plane in the merger and all the rest of it. Basically, it was going from an airline to a post thingy.
Courier.
Thank you.
Okay.
And that was, so they were kitting it out to do that, but they just misplaced it.
You could write to Boeing and say, hello, we have one of your 737s. Do you know the owner? Could you please tell them there is a mammoth hunk of metal sitting there doing nothing?
Yeah, it's a real waste. I don't know what 13 years of inactivity for a plane would do. I mean, if you leave a car for long enough, you can have things seize up and all the rest of it. Like, not only have they got to pay £85,000 just to get it off the ground, but they're also going to need to get it serviced, and that's going to be a big bill.
I mean, so the planes that the US military store out in the desert, they can all be made to fly again, but it's a mammoth project. When they have to do that, it's not, let's fly it again. They are technically flyable. They're stored in order to be flying machines once again. But they have to change all the rubber seals and gaskets. There's a mammoth amount of work. And there's a massive amount of work just to fly it to a proper airport where it can have all the rest of the work done. So it's not like, we'll just go and grab a plane, cut open the plastic, off we go. Afterburners, Top Gun style. No. There's loads of work.
Yeah.
There's loads.
And to make it pass all the safety checks, they probably have to go above and beyond what would be necessary as well.
Yes, fly with us. We're safe. This plane is only 84 years old with 24 original miles. Dan Rouse wants to know what he missed. Can Stephen D do one of his awesome summing up bits, please? He's the only one that seems to know what's going on.
Okay, so we started this out with what we were thankful for. I mentioned sweets, you mentioned technology. We then moved on to some big announcements from the station. The big switch, which is coming up.
Yeah, you missed all the information that we're secretly letting people know about the big switch, Dan. Nothing important, just the bits of information we can share now.
Yeah, the big switch, which is going to be announced on Monday on the socials.
On the socials.
So watch this space. If you're not following us, I recommend that you do. So it's at Pure247Radio, at Pure247Radio. That's the handle for Facebook, Instagram, and X. And so then we talked about a few different things. So we've got a couple new shows starting in the new year. We've got the big switch, which we'll announce on Monday. 3.
Not a couple.
3 new shows.
Yes.
What's the third?
90s. No, not 90s. 70s tunes. That's new.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
And then we got Jonathan Brewer's Pure Brunch. And then we got Dan Rouse's Midweek Worship. That's 3.
Yeah, so 3 new shows starting in the new year, as well as the big switch. And so that's what we were talking about. And then we moved on to a foot-long Pigs in Blanket. This is from Lincolnshire. It's a foot-long sausage, battered and wrapped in bacon for £3.85, which we thought was quite reasonable in the end.
Dan's just finished his dinner, and now we're talking about a foot-long pig in blanket.
Yes, it got our mouths watering as well. We then moved on to, I'm sure at some point we had a tangent, but then we moved on to...
I got us back again, don't worry.
The most popular food on the Christmas list for Christmas Day across the UK is apparently roast potatoes. That came in at number 1, and 57% of participants favoured that. And pigs in blankets came third, which I was surprised by.
It's wrong. The survey's a lie. Unless pigs in blankets are number one.
Yeah, so pigs in blankets came at third according to this. Roast potatoes first, turkey second. That got us talking about whether red meat was white meat or red meat, white meat. We got confused with that.
And then you got, what's the one that take lamb? When you cook lamb, you have to cook it for a time and trust that it's cooked because it never looks cooked.
Yes, we didn't actually talk about that, but yes, that is
Just
a very
did now.
good point. If you're having lamb for Christmas Day, little top tip for
Follow
you.
the instructions.
Follow the instructions.
Buy a meat probe.
Yes, actually, they are really good meat thermometers. And so we talked about what made red meat, and we tried to pronounce a scientific word, which we did a rubbish job of. But
Myoglobin.
yeah, I'm sure that's wrong.
Not goblin, myoglobin. Myoglobin, that was it. The other way around.
That might be correct. But yeah, apparently red meat has more of that, which is why it's red.
Dan Rouse says, foot long pigs in blankets, sign me up. Get in order.
Yeah, I
Get
would.
behind us. We're having it first because we found the story and I want to go and find them. In Lincolnshire, though, Dan.
Yeah, fish and chip shop in Lincolnshire.
Yep. Actually, he says, I had deep fried pigs in blankets the other day.
What?
What?
Where was that?
In a light beer batter.
That sounds lovely.
Stunning. Well, there you have it. Dan Rouse has already had the thing that we're looking forward to that we thought was a brand new amazing thing that he's already had.
But was it a foot long?
Oh, yes, Dan. How long was the piggy in blanket, Dan? We need to know. And you've got about 50 seconds before I have to go to music. We're talking about footlongs, but this was all the gorgeousness in a light beer batter.
That sounds very nice.
That sounds rather special. It's the kind of thing that Andy's wife Helen could cook, because they do a thing that we've talked about with pictures before, where she makes this like a sausage roll, but it's got a special name.
Oh,
Down there in Essex. We saw some photos a while back. It's quite special.
is it like a sausage pie? Bacon pie?
Dan says it was in a restaurant just up the road from me. Only standard size. Dan, go back to the restaurant, bang on the door and say, where's me foot long? There's a chip shop in Lincolnshire doing foot long pigs in blankets and you're giving me these.
Can you imagine that? That's like a foot, isn't it?
Yeah, near enough.
Imagine that. 1,115 calories they're recommended, guesstimated.
Guesstimated. You'd have to guesstimate that one, wouldn't you? Right. We've got some tunes to finish this hour off. Thank you, Stephen D. When are you next on the air?
Good question. So this Sunday, in fact, 6 till 8, I'll be on the endurance show.
You know you're the operations manager for the entire thing, right? So you do have the schedule in your mind.
Yeah, I should really know where I'm
You
going
had
to
it
be.
tattooed onto your arm. You've had to have it re-tattooed, or you're going to get you get a screen tattooed into your arm, couldn't you, with the schedule?
Yeah, or I could just try and remember a bit better.
What's the fun in that? Okay, thank you. You're back on Sunday with Nathan for Endurance.
Yes.
6 till 8, featuring the legend Scotsman, Matt Dick.
Yes, we'll do a sports review for 2025, and it'll be the last sports feature for 2025. We won't be back till 2026 for that one.
No, it's a long way away now.
Yeah, it is.
13 days.
Blimey, yeah.
Right, My Lighthouse, Ren Collective, The News. I'll be back. 3 for 3, Showstopper Challenge, National Days and Birthdays, all yet to come in the next hour. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you.
And thank you on Facebook and YouTube. Sorry about that. It's all good fun. You can hop back to the radio now if you're not already. Ta-ra a bit.